Heart of the Truth. This is Peter S. Lopez, Pita de Aslan, transmitting from Mother Earth, in this solar system, which is the Sun is the center, from the Milky Way galaxy, on the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. I will entitle this video, Be Cosmic Citizens. Citizens. C-I-T-I-Z-E-N-S. I am legally a citizen of the United States, though I self-identify as a Chicano de Aslan. Aslan is the old term for the U.S. Southwest, which was once northern Mexico. Fascist Obama, in his 8 years of presidency, failed to enact any humane immigration legislation. And now we have a sick psychopath, Donald Trump, in the White House. The whole immigration issue should be resolved sooner or later. If we're talking about millions of people here who are already here inside the USA, many have jobs, support families, own their own houses, and are living life here in the USA. The so-called United States, which to me is really the United States. Now that Trump is president, and I admit that, the U.S. is more divided than ever along political parties, class lines, and as time goes by, it will get further divided and more polarized. You know, there could be a civil war in the future. There's already been one before, if you may recall, if you know your history. You know, read Howard Zinn, Z-I-N-N, People's History of the United States. So, I was born in Sacramento, California, yet I don't identify myself as an American. Though I don't care who gets turned off by what I say. I'm not tripping on that. I don't care how many subscribers I have. I don't care how many followers I have, which is an illusion anyway. I'm just expressing myself the way I see it, the way I want it. Power, P-O-W-E-R, is the due capacity to, first of all, define reality. And there may be some nuts out who say, there's no such thing as reality. Get a grip. There is the primary reality. We see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and know with our sixth sense of intuition. If you don't think there's any reality, then try taking a shit. And when you're done, you don't got no toilet paper. And you wish for that reality of toilet paper, let's say a leaf handy. So we need to be realistic. not idealistic. Where our comprehension of reality is governed by our primary reality that we see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and the sixth sense. Not idealism with it, where we look at things through ideal eyes, like the ideal that we live in a democracy, the ideal that we have liberty and justice for all here in America. So, we need to expand our minds, to expand our consciousness, and to be able to include a comprehension of not just here on Earth, but the solar system and the whole cosmos. We live in a cosmos, so the idea of being a cosmic citizen should not be that far-fetched, unless your mind can't stretch that far. It's a matter of consciousness. Consciousness is the unified field. Power is the dual capacity to, first of all, define connected reality and then change it or transform it in a desired manner. Change reality so that it suits us, so that we're happy in that reality. If you don't like a reality but you're doing shit to change it, then quit your whining and complaining. And just sit back on your ass and take your lumps. If I don't relate to a given reality, I'm going to change it as much as I can, and not just go with the program, not to try to be well adjusted to a sick, depraved, twisted society governed by evil psychopaths. Think about that. We accept other people's definitions of reality without question, without questioning the source, without questioning the authority from which that definition emerges. So we need to question those who are in power. Question authority. And if you're not happy, question why you're not happy. Maybe you're poor and oppressed. Maybe your refrigerator is empty. And you have kids to feed, children to feed. So, we want power. Power to the people. Power is not how many people you can control and manipulate and steer for your own, and steer them for your own selfish desires. Power is being able to define reality and then change it in a projected manner. I'll have to repeat this for another 50 years. Might be hard because I'm 65 now. So, look around you. Take a good look at your life. What it is and what it ain't. And change what you can. And that only means to change your own character defects or to get rid of them. And so be it. If it only means to correct your shortcomings, then so be it. And in that process of self-correction, in that process of self-criticism and self-correction, you You change yourself, and indirectly you change the world. Something like Gandhi talked about, be the change you wish to seek in the world. I do not believe in non-violence, though I strive for peace on earth. If you recall, Gandhi got killed by a violent man. King was killed in violence. I go by what the situation is. I have the right to defend myself, as you do too. So we should not be like either pro or anti. The Buddhist saying of how the struggle between for and against is the mind's worst disease. You gotta go by the situation. If you got people trying to knock down your door, and you got an AK-47, you have the right to defend yourself. And in that defense, though it can be an aggressive, violent defense, in a way, it's a form of self-defense. So those who are pacifists, to me, are usually cowards. C-O-W-A-R-D-S, cowards. And we need to not get so freaked out by so much crap in our heads where we forget common sense wisdom. You have the right to defend yourself by any means necessary. On the other hand, you also should help to protect other people who cannot defend themselves. Support those who are afraid to speak out because of their paranoia. Considering that America is now, the people here are suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. Not split personality, but schizophrenia, where they're sliced off and their consciousness from a comprehension of reality as it is. Reality. Do you believe in reality? If you don't, then where in the hell do you think you are? In a fantasy land? You think all this is just a figment of your imagination? Get a grip. Get a firm grip. To not grasp firmly is not to grip at all. It's not to grasp at all. So in the process of gaining power for the people, we create political parties, we create movements, we create social organizations to help use them as vehicles so we can express our demands, express our desires, and try to create the kind of world we want to live in. For us and for the future of our children. At the rate things going now, we'll be lucky if our children even have a future. You have a maniac in the White House, you've got a pacified population who are consumer addicts, when people feel like bored, they go out and buy something because we're conditioned to be consumer addicts. And we're in an addictive, toxic society. We're in a society that has the largest prison population comparison to all other countries in the whole world. This is the land of the free. We still have our brother Leonard Peltier still languishing in a cage. Why isn't Leonard Peltier free? Obama turned out to be a failure. And Trump so far turns to be another failure. So we elect these psychopaths, these failures, as president to lead over us. What does that make us? Does it make us failures too? In a way it does. So we've got to use what we can to try to produce the consciousness for peaceful revolution. We want to have a peaceful revolution, not a violent one. If we have a choice. And remember what John F. Kennedy said. Yeah, he was another fascist, so don't idolize him. Of those who prevent peaceful revolution, make violent revolution inevitable. Think about that. So there may just be a few percentage of the population who are awake in their minds and who stay awake, who support radical revolutionary change. And many times in history, there's been a few people that actually create the catalyst for change. If you look at major political movements and political parties, usually it's just a few people who are the core for that change. Be that core. Be the catalyst. Do what you can to create a better world that we can live in peace and harmony, with love, with humane love for each other. See, right now we are suffering from fascist programming that's been going on for decades. Like now we have the thing where the tyrant Trump is trying to gear us up towards the war with Iran. IRAN. When 9/11 happened, a lot of folks didn't even know where and how Iraq was. We overthrew that country. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. It came out of Saudi Arabia. Look at Afghanistan. So we see the whole country was led into evil war that killed millions of people based on a false flag. Many died. And to think that the U.S. doesn't have karma coming back on it is to be foolish. We're not even talking about the karma about the genocide against the indigenous natives who were here before there was a USA, before there was even America. the millions of indigenous people who were killed, slaughtered. We're not even talking about the black slave trade. Millions killed just crossing the Atlantic Ocean with slave ships. This country, the USA history is one of is blood drenched, blood drenched. These people still pretend to be asleep. For a time, folks woke up after 9/11. You have pre-9/11 and you have post-9/11. And what I believe was engineered by the U.S. coup, by the U.S. elements in the U.S. government. Bush was president, Rumsfeld was Minister of Defense. These people are evil. There's no other way to put it. They're evil. America turned around and elect another evil one president. Obama does 8 years in office, there's still no humane immigration legislation. Now Trump wants to have a Muslim ban, build a wall between the U.S. and Mexico, and deport millions of Mexican immigrants who are already here. Trump's making the USA more of a nightmare. Trump is the devil who's creating more and more hell on earth. So if we allow that, that makes us accomplices to evil, accomplices to murder, accomplices to genocide. So if you're a U.S. citizen, be one. Don't be a phony. You know, be aware of what's happening. Get registered to vote. Get off your lazy ass and vote on voting day. And we might be more effective on the local level in terms of city council and stuff like that than on the federal level. But be a catalyst for change in your community. If that's just being a sober example, then let it be. If that's being a volunteer at a local food shelter, let it be. That's just visiting those who are ill in the hospital, let it be. If that's just visiting those who are in your local jail, to give them a little bit of relief, let it be. But do something with your life. Outside of just feeding your face, just worrying about your next orgasm, your selfish, petty, individual interests. You're not alone here. We got near, 8 billion people on Earth? It may just be a drop in the ocean. But the ocean would not be the same without that drop. We are in the cosmos. Our humane rights are bestowed upon us by virtue of us being born here. Not given to us by the Constitution. We already have those rights. We were born with these rights. These humane rights. Humane. Remember humane? Humane? Get well. America is sick. Morally sick, mentally sick, and spiritually sick. They really want to hear that. Want to hear about butterflies and unicorns. We're all one. Grow up. Any idea of an American Revolution alone is a fantasy. The only revolution that would be relevant to us here now would be a global revolution. We have revolutionaries fighting in Africa, South America, Asia, all over the world, Middle East. Remember the Palestine people, Gaza. Gaza is an open-air concentration camp. And America is allowed that. So I'm not going to be bashing idiot Trump for 4 years and not criticize the American people, criticize that apathy, criticize the indifference, criticize not giving a damn about other people. But murders are happening in your name. People are being bombed in the name of the American people. People are being killed by drones in the name of the American people. And the American people, if they're exceptional, it's because of their strategic, global, geographical location. Because we can stop this insanity. We can stop this war. The endless war. Launched on 9/11. There's so much information out there now. If you research, I can give you the facts that you need. FACTS, remember facts, don't you? If you need convincing, if Hiroshima and Nagasaki didn't convince you, America has a complex, see, because America lost the Vietnam War. And created a trauma in the American psyche. So we had to win somewhere. So let's go invade a country and we'll win over there. And so a lot of our problems, they seem, or they are, they're material and they're physical. But ultimately, we'll find that they're mental and spiritual problems. Unresolved issues in our past. Unresolved issues from the past that we forget. The United States of amnesia. Saturday, my favorite day of the week, and I don't mean to stretch your attention span too far. So close from now. Feel free to leave a comment here. Cuss me out whatever you want. I don't trip anymore. I'm not here for your approval. I don't need your validation. I carry the truth in my heart and my soul. Find your truth. Share your truth with others without fear. Trust and believe. No one gets out of here alive. So you might as well live your life while you have a life. Not live your life in fear. Not live your life bowing down to other people. Remember, the word boss means master. Live as free as you can. I don't want to sound like a Sunday preacher on Saturday. I'm just sharing. No big deal. Share what you got. Love yourself. Get rid of petty hate. Expand your heart. You can love all people. In Iraq, in Yemen, wherever the Passion Pigs say they hate those people, love those people. Because right now, the Passion Pigs, they control. There's a rooster. Somewhere read that, or written that, all that needs for evil to take over, for enough good people to do nothing. Help free Leonard Peltier. Help free all our political prisoners. Help free yourself. Help save Mother Earth. It's not America first. That's American Nazism. American Nazi thinking. Earth first. We belong to the earth. The earth does not belong to us. We're earthlings. We belong to the earth. I say earth first. Parts of truth. Namaste.